As soon as our son was in my tummy, one of the first thoughts was finding the right school, because I do know from my background how important this is for a child's life and an opportunity.
I studied myself in a British school in Argentina. So when my children were born, when Lucas was born, I visited the school for a prize giving in the prep school, and I fell in love with the school at that time.
Actually, when I saw the values of the school, I think it was so important for me to read those values, because it's really the extension of home. It's our home away from home. From Canada to Brazil, I think we need to make sure that we have the right environment for our kids and the right values.
I looked at some criteria, I looked at the faculty, I looked at where the kids go after the IB, which schools are they placed in. So how old is the institution? Who is on the board? So I did a lot of research actually.
We kind of decided, because of the British system being close to the Canadian system, the values as well that we understood from reading a little bit more about St. Paul's, and the international also aspect of the school were key elements for us.
Before I got married to their father, I said to him, the only non-negotiable thing in our marriage is St. Paul's. I'm telling you this before we get married. Are you okay with that?
When I discovered St. Paul, I thought, okay, I don't need to look any further. I found the school, the perfect school.
Interestingly, in the school they were going in Bangkok, there was a new school admission counselor. She moved from Brazil. That was her first connect, and she recommended us to explore St. Paul's. In fact, she spoke so high about St. Paul that kind of became our first preference.
It couldn't have been better, because not only that the school has a good heritage, I think the school also supported accepting my children the way they were.
Well, when we moved to Sao Paulo, St. Paul's was obviously a clear option for us because we're a British family. We went to a couple of the other international schools, but we were very impressed with St. Paul's.
What my daughter told me after 1 week when she came to school, she told me, Mama, all IB teachers themselves, they are institutions. I think that is a very big thing for any teacher, that if the child is saying these kind of things for teachers.
Theodore, right from day one, he was not just a number. He was not just another kid in school. People are greeting him at the door by name, by his name. Everyone knows him, and they know everyone.
I feel that the teachers know my children so well. And it's not just their class teachers. I think everyone in the pre-prep knows my younger son, and everyone in the prep school knows my older son. They know their names, they know their personalities, and for me, that's the really strong point of the school.
How much they're stimulated, how happy they are when they come home, how much St. Paul's is on board with what's happening in the world, and how many tools they are being given.
When I come home every evening, I see a happy daughter, and that is one of the most important things. The other one is that I see her develop. She talks about her friends, but that means also that she learns how to respect each other. Eye for diversity, eye for the culture here surrounding in Brazil.
And now that I can see, especially with my eldest son, the end result, he has become an excellent young man. Thanks to the school, he's able to go to interviews and stand out. The end result of these 15 years is outstanding.
It's making them resilient. It's making them hardworking. It's making them understand and preparing them for the outside world. No matter what happens, you all have a place over here. Each one of us have a place.
So it's a right choice to land up in St. Paul's.